guys, it's Omar at UB. Welcome back to my channel. So the tea, it's this vitamin water, but the tea will be spilled. I have a story for you guys today. If you guys don't know this, I started a new job. So far, I'm in love with the job. It's great. Most of my coworkers are good. There's certain instances where they've been problematic. Sometimes I have to kind of learn to pick and choose my battles because there's times I want to confront people, but I know that it can also kind of affect me in a way. They may perceive I'm being soft or trying to be too PC or something like that, which is like bullshit. That's where white liberals and white conservatives just get on my nerves. In my work environment, there's about 5 of us. I'm not gonna go into detail about where I work at because, hey, I don't want to get fired. And there's a good group of people. A lot of them are enjoyable. A lot of them are actually really good people, but there's one person at my job who just tried it. She's probably in her late 50s, early 60s. And so there's a bit of a generational difference. I'm the youngest who works there, but it's fine because most of them treat me just well. They treat me with respect. They are funny, great people, except for this bitch. Throughout the class, I've had some moments with her. There's been about 4 moments where this woman said some things that made me go like, girl, what? So the first one was she's talking about her son. She brought up the story about an April Fool's joke. The worst April Fool's joke she received was when her son brought her a picture. Her son prior to that went to a trip with this black girl that he was friends with. She basically was like, be careful because this girl's gonna fall in love with you, because I guess the white men are just the top of the line, amazing things. They're trash. Ugh, bye. Not all white men are trash. I mean, there's some white men who are fine out there. This guy who plays Quicksilver, God, I would have him deep throat me in a heartbeat. Yes. She was just like, be careful. She's gonna fall in love with you. She's gonna do this with you. She's gonna trap you. And I was like, girl, where are you going with this? Please stop. You're making me very uncomfortable already. Maybe a little bit later, he bought her a folder that had a photo in it. This photo at the aquarium had the picture of him, this black girl, and this little mixed child. And my girl flipped shit. The way she said it was like, you obviously were mad that he had a child out of wedlock with someone of a different race. That doesn't necessarily sound right to me, you old bitch. So he told her that it was an April Fool's joke, and she just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going until a little bit later. I have a few questions about that though. Where the fuck did they just find a random mixed child who was 2 at an aquarium? Like, you just literally went up to some like family and was like, let's take a picture with your child. That's so weird. But it's not out of character for this lady because she is very strange and she gets on my fucking nerves. Girl, if I wasn't saved by Beyonce, I would just do things. I would waterboard that bitch. I shouldn't be calling her a bitch, but I mean, she tried it. And the second time she tried it, we came back from lunch and our teacher, the person who's kind of instructing our like training classes, offered us a thing of Purell. So I was just like, oh, I need some Purell because I was eating lunch. I just wanted to make sure my hands are good. I passed it around. We got to this lady and I asked her, hey, we should make up a name for her. Let's call her Mary. Hey, Mary, do you want some Purell? And she responded back with, no, thank you. I don't believe in germs. Let's rewind that. No, thank you. I don't believe in germs. My mind, my soul, my heart just stopped. It left my body. What entered my body was the shadiness of Kid Fury, the payness of Remy Ma during that Nicki Minaj diss. And I really wanted to go the fuck off. Sis, how the fuck do you not believe in germs? I'm not gonna drag her because I'm about to drag her some more too. I just kept asking, like, what do you do when you leave the bathroom? Do you just say, God has me? And then this girl actually had the audacity to come in and cook cornbread for the whole office. Do you think I got something for cornbread? Fuck no. I did not want any of her sneeze, squirrel, and skeet cornbread. I swear to God, that cornbread sat there for days. What is wrong with her? But that's not even the worst. These are all equally bad. These 2 stories are where she had me fucked up. We were talking about Halloween costumes, and I think you know where this is going to go. So Mary brought up her Halloween costume. Guess who I went as? about a few years ago. And I was like, oh, who'd you go as? Like something like interesting? She's like, I went as Aretha Franklin. Lord. She's like, yeah, I can get the hair like her. I had my outfit like her. And I was like, okay, maybe hair was laid. Maybe outfit was good. And she said, oh, I did the makeup too, just like her. I was holding out hope, you guys. I was holding out hope. She's like, yeah, I had the face did like her and my arms did. And I'm like, your arms? She's like, yeah, I painted my skin brown. What? She said I painted my skin brown and went out dressed as Aretha Franklin. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here, everybody literally, it's not really funny, but everyone's face just kind of was like, I'm calmly and collectively tugged at her graying little hair. I understand that you dressing as Aretha Franklin is cool to you, but you never, ever, ever paint your skin to accommodate an outfit. You could have totally went as Aretha Franklin without changing your skin tone. That is blackface. And my old married ass white bitch told me, that's not blackface. The blackface was the jazz singer. What I did was just a costume. Girl, using our culture and the people that we celebrate and wearing them as costumes. I understand people want to go as Aretha Franklin. I understand people want to go as Beyonce. I understand people want to go as Rihanna or Uzo Aduba or like people who have different shades and different tones, but you do not have to paint your skin tone. You do not have to go out and get crazy hair. People will know who you are. And she decided to try to tell me that what she wasn't doing was racist because her friends found it interesting and entertaining. But I was like, as a black man, I don't find that entertaining. I don't find that funny. I don't find that enjoyable. What you did was racist. I would hope that you learn from this. I didn't fucking be rude and be a bitch because, hey, I'm at work and I want to be professional. B, I really didn't want to make this woman cry because I was at my edge after that fucking Purell comment because I was, no. That was where we had our little fallout. Now the last story. So we were talking about genealogy. We were talking about like basically where we descend from. She brought up this story of this video that she saw about this man who had dark skin and African features, and he did his genealogy test and he found out that he wasn't African American at all. Instead of saying traditional black features or traditional African features, she said this man had all Negro features. I was at my computer typing away, and when I heard the word Negro, I was just like, I'm sorry? Negro? I'm out. I'm out, girl. I'm done. Who in 2017 who has common sense says Negro in a workplace? Everyone's faces just dropped and we all went silent. At that moment, I was in such shock that I didn't necessarily drag her to fucking filth like I should have because I was in such shock. I've not heard the word Negro aside from like formation, maybe like 5 to 6 years. My skin boiled. I turned red. I had to walk away. And at that point, in that moment, she had me fucked up. She had me 50 shades of fucked up. She tried me. She tried me. I'm physically getting hot. I'm physically getting warm, and I'm physically getting upset over this story. I just wish in that moment I said something just to drag her for fucking filth. But I was in such shock, in such like a state of like disbelief that I just was like, let me not talk to her ever again. And that was like about almost like a week ago, and I've not talked to her since. I personally think the girl can get fired because she can't do her job correctly. That's great. Hopefully she doesn't be there in the next 2 or 3 weeks because deuce racist bitch. Please tell me if you encountered some dumbass racist tomfoolery at your work environment, in your personal life, but leave your stories down here and tell me. And I want you to do this. Leave a drag for that woman. How would you have dragged this old white lady? Because girl, I saw when life give you lemons, I say fuck those lemons and grab a knife and stab her. Make sure to follow my social media links below. This Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000. At this point, I am 15 subscribers away from 1,000. Dude, it is coming super fast, so I'm super excited about that. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. And until then, stay happy, stay positive, and just drag any fucking racist that's in your fucking life. Like I'm gonna do with this white lady when I get back to work. I'll see you guys later. Bye. One time, just walking out in the street. I heard Beyonce whisper in my ear, "What are you doing, my love?" And my life changed.